All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our final end of day report for the week. As you know, tomorrow is Friday. It's also normally would be a take back Friday, but because it's a holiday weekend, we have tomorrow being Good Friday, the markets are going to be closed. You got a couple of futures and forex trading until like noon tomorrow morning, and that's Eastern Standard Time. And then markets resume on I think is it Monday, Sunday night? I gotta double check that, but basically, Monday's not technically a holiday, but because people are traveling out of town and stuff, it's probably going to be extremely light volume on Monday. I don't expect anything to happen on Monday. I think the real action is going to pick up on Tuesday. All right, just FYI. Now, if something pops off over the weekend, and what I mean by that is tomorrow is Friday. So they got government reports coming out that could be market moving events. If that happens, then yeah, some things could really, shape up into next week. But let's look at these charts. I'm going to show you where we are so you can get an idea of what can happen come Sunday night into Monday. All right, so on your Bitcoin futures, you notice we still in a a bullish environment, but we have a bearish weekly trend momentum reading, which means you're in the sell the rally mode still in the Bitcoin. And guess what? We got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So this is going to spill over into the weekend. So Bitcoin is on drop watch as we could fall down to 25,000 or below. All right, just FYI. Taking a look at silver. Silver is in a bullish environment with a bearish trend momentum reading. This is why it's so important to wait till the markets come off of a neutralization process like you had back here. Yeah, you can have little waves in a neutralization process, but it means that, but the reason why it's called neutralization because the market doesn't go, it literally doesn't go anywhere. It's different. This is a different thing than just a consolidated or congested market. A neutralized market meaning the market's not going to be allowed to drop or rally. It's a very special situation. All right, very complicated to explain, but it's just trust that when you're in this environment, it's better to do absolutely nothing until the market comes off of neutralize. All right, like here, you started off with a crash alert when you got to neutralize. Right now, the market then flip flopped and gave you a rally alert. Then you got a positive bot check, which means an explosion upward is due. But guess what? Nothing really happened because the market was neutralized. It wasn't until you came off of neutralized that you got a crash alert. All right. And then the market goes down sideways and then drops. Okay. So you do nothing when you're neutralized. Well, yesterday the market uh, was neutralized in silver, which means you don't go long or short. You do nothing. If you are long the market, that's a place where you go ahead and take profit on your longs and then go and sit on the sidelines until the next signal. Well, now today we got that signal. We now crossed over. Now that the neutralized has dropped off on silver, instead of staying green, all right, meaning buy pullbacks, you're no longer in that. Now you have the beginning of a bearish trend momentum reading, which is sell the rally mode. And guess what? It gave you a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for silver, which means because of the special holiday weekend, it's a possibility that you could see this, delayed until Monday or Tuesday. But just know that crash alerts do tend to lead the market 3 to 5 days out. All right, so something to think about as you're here at the $25 handle. This is also where I told you to take profit anyway. I said the initial target was $25. Well, that target has been reached. All right. So can the market continue to go up? Of course it can. But right now, it's in jeopardy of this pullback, this sell-off. So this is a possible top for now. Possible short-term top is in place. We'll wait for the price action to confirm this, but just got to know how to read the chart. All right. So next is nat gas. All right. So all that rah came off. No rally alert. Instead, you're still in a locked-in bear market, still hitting new 52-week lows. I think it's going to $1.50. So we'll see if I'm right. Next up is the Dow futures. And what do we got? A bullish environment with a bearish trend momentum reading, which means you are still in sell or rally mode here, and you have a crash alert. You didn't get any downside production yet. Remember, 3 to 5 days out, and it's a holiday weekend, so this might linger on until Tuesday. But just know you got a crash alert in the Dow. All right. Next up, you got the NASDAQ 100. Still in a bullish environment, but you no longer have a green trend momentum reading. Now you have a red trend momentum reading, which is the sell the rally mode. And guess what? Yep, you got a crash alert coming into today. You didn't really get any downside production because of the holidays, so they may be delayed until Monday or Tuesday, but just know that you got this crash alert. All right. Next up, I mean, most of the markets have crash alerts. Just FYI, if you haven't noticed that by now. All right, gold has come off a neutralization. It was neutralized for a day yesterday. And now you have a crash alert and a bearish trend momentum reading and a new 52-week high, which means that we've probably topped out for now in gold. Short-term top. We'll wait for the price action to confirm this, but the crash alert signifies that within the next 3 to 5 days, you will see that this is a short-term top and the market will start to correct. Can it continue to go higher? Of course. It can go to infinity. But for right now, we trade what the market gives us and what it tells us. And right now, we're getting a crash alert. So now we'll just wait for price action to confirm. So FYI on that, if you're long gold, you may want to use this as an opportunity to take profit. All right. The S&P is in a bullish environment with a bearish trend momentum reading. We came into today with a crash alert here as well. And because of the holiday, this may be delayed until like Monday, possibly even Tuesday. And you have a unique situation here, just like in silver, you have this overhead resistance zone at 4,200, except for I don't think the S&P is going to get nowhere near that. I think it's just going to roll over right now. Could I be wrong? Could it try to give one last push and, test and or take out the resistance high? Of course, it could do that. But we trade with the market. It's giving us not what we think. And right now we got a bearish trend momentum reading, which means sell the rallies. So if it does rally, what are we going to do? We're going to end up selling it unless this turns green. Next up, we got, let's see here, crude oil. All right. So crude oil came into today with a crash alert as well. And the bear market has reclaimed this. You're in a bear market. Bearish trend momentum reading. Yeah. Now I think this market may be closed tomorrow. Not all the futures are going to be trading tomorrow. Most of the markets are going to be closed tomorrow. Just a handful of markets are going to be trading. As a matter of fact, yep, crude oil right now, crude oil futures is zeroed out, which means they're not open. Nat gas is not trading, crude oil is not trading, and gold and silver are not trading, and copper is not trading, and the grains are not trading. The only thing trading until like noon tomorrow, East Coast time, is your stock indexes. The Russell, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the Dow. They're trading. Ethereum and Bitcoin futures are also trading. But that's it. Grain futures are not trading. Energy futures are not trading. And precious metal futures are not trading. They're closed for the holiday. All right, next up is the Russell, and you're in a bearish environment with a bullish trend momentum reading And I know, look at this. You got a positive bot check today in the Russell. Russell's not as bearish as the other indices, but so I don't know. Is Russell going to try to give one more push? I don't know. Because think about it. You have a bullish true momentum reading, which is by the pullbacks, by the dips, right? And it went up, but it didn't even get near, the 1850 mark. And then it just came down here. So is it going to be defended? Is it going to get one last push, back toward 1800? I don't know. But this buy check means that we could have an explosion higher in the Russell. Can that help the other indices and get them out of a crash alert bearish scenario? It's possible, or the Russell could just rally by itself. So we got to watch that too, right? Anything's possible right now. And then, of course, the US dollar index in a bearish environment with a bullish trend momentum reading and a rally alert. So between now and or Monday, Tuesday, the dollar will probably rally and get back up to around the 103 area. And that's where the resistance is, and that's the bottom of the Kumo cloud as well. And Ethereum futures is in a bullish environment with a bearish trend momentum reading and a crash alert. I know. And this stretches for the weekend. This carries into the weekend. For cryptos, for those who don't know, Friday starts in the evening around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday and runs until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. I didn't create it. I didn't make it up. That's just how these markets are designed to operate. That's just how they do. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But can't ignore the crash alert coming for Ethereum over the next 3 to 5 trading sessions. All right, folks. So there you have it. Remember the holiday tomorrow. Hopefully everyone will have a good, nice weekend. And like I say, Monday is a question mark as far as what kind of market environment we'll see. It's probably going to be very light volume as people are still traveling back from traveling to see family and stuff over the weekend. We'll see. I know a lot of people taking Monday off. That's why I said that. So we'll see what happens. But the markets will reopen on Monday. But I don't expect too much volume to re-enter the market until Tuesday unless something really drastic, something really bad happens between now and Monday. All right. If it does, like if the government reports tomorrow or straight up shocking and awful, then when the markets reopen on Sunday night, Monday, or Monday, Tuesday, whatever, it could be catastrophic. So just FYI, as you are, enjoying your nice holiday. All right. 3-day holiday for most people and 4-day holiday for others. So enjoy it. And remember, the system works if you work the system. So make money, not excuses. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Smash that like button. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.